Here we are, April 19th, 2022. Yep, and next week it's supposed to warm up to the high 70s. Yay! Hurry up. 126. I have my grandkids here with me this morning, so I have to feed them. This is dinner stuff. But I have grapes. That's good. They can eat those. And I have biscuits. So I'm going to make them some biscuits and probably some eggs. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. I'll meet you at the stove. Here is breakfast day 126. So I have an apple. I still have cheese from Easter. I have this muffin that I made, I don't know when. It was in the freezer. And a biscuit. So there we have it. And of course, coffee. Breakfast, day 126. So hello and good afternoon. Today is day 126, and it's a little later in the day because I couldn't do my good morning because my grandkids were sleeping. So good afternoon. It's Tea Tuesday, day 126, cooking down the freezer, pantry, and refrigerator. I'm having a Stash pumpkin spice tea today, and it's good. I have a sweetener in there, and I have a little bit of cinnamon syrup in there as well. So cheers. I hope you're all well and happy and healthy. And it was really fun having the grandkids over today. They came yesterday. My one little granddaughter went home with her mom, but my daughter's two kids, they decided they wanted to stay. One's a boy, one's a girl. So, and they were all so good. You know, there wasn't a lot of bickering going on. I know when they're at home, they bicker all the time. You know, it's these nyeh, 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 and pick, pick, pick. But they didn't do that here. So anyway, I had a good time. They had a good time. And so now, and today I'm not cooking. Yesterday it was so nice after Easter because I had to get the house cleaned, which took me days. But it was so nice yesterday and today to have the house cleaned up and, you know, not planting stuff everywhere. So it's like I'm giving myself one more day. I don't want to bring out my dirt and all that, which I really have to do again because all those tomato seeds that I planted from the heirloom tomatoes, they're all coming up. They're about that big already. So I wish some of you lived in my area. I'm thinking about putting a table out when the weather gets better and just saying free tomatoes or free tomato plants. But I want a nice variety of seeds, and my plan is to save the seeds for next year so that, and you know, you always have a good supply of seeds. And since I'm starting to grow things in my little hydroponic gardens, at least I can start some of the seeds in there, and then I'm going to try to plant some of the tomatoes outside, because really the only thing I think from things I've watched from other YouTube creators, cherry tomatoes, you can have a good yield of those, but the bigger tomatoes, they take up too much room. And I really don't want that in the house, so, but I would like to have those heirloom seeds that I can keep from year to year to year. And if you buy the seeds, I mean, the tomato probably, each tomato probably cost me under $1. And they have so many seeds inside, and I've just had really, really good luck planting the seeds. I mean, I don't ferment them, I don't do anything. I just take them out of the tomato, stick them in a little soil, put a little greenhouse baggie over them, and within a few days I have a lot of tomato plants. So we'll see how many tomatoes I get in the summer, since my sun is limited, and you do need to have full sun. I think it's 6 to 8 hours anyway. I might get 6, but I don't get 8. So we'll see. We'll see how many tomato plants I get. I planted some in my driveway in pots, and those did real well last year. So I'll plant some there, and I'll plant some in the back too, and we'll see how it goes. But the more you can prepare yourself and do for yourself, the better off you're going to be, and the better you'll feel about yourself. I think most of us like to be independent as opposed to being dependent. And even if you're handicapped, you know, you can be as independent as possible within your handicap. So I know with me, I don't like to ask people for help. I do if I absolutely have to, but you know, the brain is still in the mode of I can do anything, which I can't anymore, but I think I can. But at least I try. You know, I try, and then if I can't do it, it's like, okay, I have a little chat with myself. You know, you can still do this with help, or you can try doing something else. So how many of you out there in YouTube viewing land are actually going to start a garden or try to garden? Or do you grow houseplants? I was watching a movie the other day, and there was a professor giving a lecture in the movie, and he said, he was talking about doing things, you know, getting things done. And he said, you know, everybody is going to in the beginning. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. So it's okay if you in the beginning, as long as you learn something from your experience. Like Bob Ross said, you know, there's only happy accidents. You can learn something from all your mistakes and build on what didn't work. And then you can start building what does work. So just try, you know, so what if something doesn't work out? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You can try again, and maybe you'll be more successful, or you can educate yourself more and learn more, and then there are no failures if you take that process from beginning to middle to end. So I have the feeling this video is going to be kind of all over the place today, because I'm not used to having people in the house for such a long stretch of time. And you know, you can't just go off and say, okay, I'm going to go make a video, because they play their games, they're loud, they're having fun, you know, and I love to hear my grandkids laugh. It just makes my heart happy. Okay, well, I'll be back with dinner in a little bit. I'm just having what I cooked yesterday. I still have some soup, but I'm not in the mood for soup. I'm not sure what I'm going to eat. We'll see. All right, I just wanted to show you what arrived. Now I ordered these, it was yesterday, and I think they were a really good deal. They were $20 on sale with a 20% off coupon. So they came to like $16 and something. And it's a 48 LED grow light. And I got 2 of these. Because as you know, I'm setting up my indoor garden. So let me show you what's in the box. Now, I'm not affiliated with these people. I just thought it was a good deal. And it serves my purpose because my tomatoes and things are getting taller. So it comes with a little construction kit. Now, it's not a huge thing, but that's okay. I don't need it to be. So this is the size of the light. See, I can get it out of the box. That would be good. So the reason I got 2 of these is because it is a small light, but you can spend, you know, over $100 on grow lights. So this is how big it is. And the thing that I thought was nice about this, you can either put it on a stand, it comes with a stand, or it comes with a hanging thing, which I think is nice. So this is the stand, and really for the cost of it, you know, it doesn't break the bank. I thought this was a pretty good deal. So this is the stand, and I mean, you can pay that amount of money for just a stand. So let me set this up, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so the stand, if you want to close it, it closes all the way up, or you can, it folds like this to stand up, and then it has these little things to tighten, and then it has 3 of these heights, so you can either set it on a table or on the ground, and you can telescope this up quite a ways. So, and then you tighten it, of course. So that's pretty good. It's about maybe 3 feet high. I don't know if it goes higher. No, about 3 feet high. And then the light, I don't know, I have to read the directions. But anyway, it's got a, the light has this. So you can either hang it or you can put it on here. All right, let me figure this out and I'll be back. Okay, it's very easy to put together. This came with this little cap on here, so I just took the cap off. And I'm not going to hang this, I'm just going to keep it on the stand for my needs. But down the road I might. So it comes with this flexible neck that you screw into here. And then it's got another thread here, and it comes with a nut and put the neck in there, and you just put the nut on. Like so. And it comes with a little wrench. Tighten it up. I would just, finger tighten it. It's very lightweight. So to keep it from flopping around, you want to tighten it up. And then you have the cord here. I didn't tighten it very well. You have the cord here, and this, you can move it around, and it just turns off and on. It doesn't have different light settings. It just has off and on, which is perfectly fine. To get your seedlings going, or you can use this for house plants. And they're cheap enough where if you have a longer thing, you can use 2 of them. So I think for $16, it's a good deal. So I'm going to put these on my tomatoes, which are getting a little too big for the grow light I have them on. So anyway, that's what I got today. And these are called... let's see. I'm trying to see what the company name is. Well, here's the information. There is the information. I think it's Rose, R-O-H-S. And I got it on Amazon. And it says it's good for tomatoes and flowers and vegetables. Of course, it's made in China, because everything is. But I thought this was a really good deal. Especially since it's so lightweight, you can move it around to wherever your plants are. All right, I'll be back with some dinner in a little bit. I had the grandkids over today, so I didn't get to do my coffee because they were still sleeping. But it was fun having them. As they get older and they're in school, they really don't come over that much anymore, but even though they live right down the street. But they have homework to do, and they have their friends to play with. So enjoy your grandkids. If you have little grandkids, enjoy them when they're little, because as they get to be teenagers, they just get very busy. So anyway, I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see what's for dinner. I'm back. So I just noticed when I took my second one out, it actually goes higher than 3 feet because this top one goes up. So I'm about 5 feet, so it goes up to about 5 feet. So you can illuminate a lot of plants, especially if you have 2 of them, and you're interested in an indoor garden. This might be a good choice for you. It's inexpensive, and you don't need a lot of shelving, and you can. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything, because I don't make any money on things that I show you that I've bought or that that I like. I just like to share these things, and maybe some of you will find what I have useful, and maybe not, and either way is perfectly fine. But I thought the grow lights, I know a lot of you are on a fixed income like I am, and a lot of you live in an apartment, and I know you would like to grow some of your own food, or even if it's just having houseplants, having a little something living to take care of is always nice. And that's something you can do no matter really what your physical condition is. You know, even if you're handicapped and in a wheelchair, you can still have a little area of your home that brings a little bit of nature and greenery in. And it's a bigger bonus if you can grow a little food. I know you can grow tomatoes and peppers, and people do it all the time. But you have to have some sort of alternate light source. And I thought these were great for the price. And they're so lightweight, and you can close them up really small so that if you don't have a lot of space and you're not growing something at the time, you know, they're only like this big. I mean, the box they come in is, well, it's a mess there, is very small. So they're easy to fold up, and you can stick them away in a closet. Dinner, day 126. All right, I am going to have the stuff I cooked yesterday. These are the meatballs and zucchini. I'm not having those today. I want my stuffed pepper. So that is in here. I'm going to heat that up. And I'm very happy when I have things pre-made. So I already cooked a potato because I want to make mashed potatoes. All right, I will meet you at the stove. I tried something new and different. I got my soy milk out. Here is the chip dip that I have from Easter. And I hate boiling potatoes on the stove. So what I did was I took my microwave rice cooker and I microwaved a big potato in here I added salt, and I microwaved it in here for, about 13-14 minutes. I was just checking it. So it's a lot less messy than, dirtying a pan. So I'm just going to drain these potatoes, and I'm going to make some mashed potatoes. Okay, potatoes look good, perfectly cooked, and these are the butter russets that I'm going to try and grow this summer. So I'm going to add a little bit of this butter, and then I'm going to add the chip dip too, and probably a little bit of the soy milk just to thin it out. So this is like adding sour cream, and it's onion chip dip, so that's always good. I like this rice cooker. I've had it for years, and I cook rice in it all the time. And I have an Instapot and all that, but this is just so easy to clean. And I thought, well, why not cook potatoes in there? Oh, my peppers are done, or my pepper. The other one I froze. I made these yesterday. So I hope they're good. And then I just have this little avocado, banana, anything masher. I like this too because it's small. And when I do small portions, I just, can mash it up. So I have a taste for mashed potatoes to go with my pepper. All right, add a little bit of milk. Boy, this is the quickest I've ever made mashed potatoes. You can even use a mixer in here if you want. So this is my new go-to making mashed potato thing. That's almost as quick as making instant mashed potatoes. So let me taste for salt and pepper. Perfect. Look at that. All right. That's probably even enough for more than one meal. And then I've had this set a long time too. I don't even remember where I got it. There is my pepper and zucchini. So I will put some mashed potatoes in with that. I'm just so happy I discovered making mashed potatoes this way. Give it a try if you know, even if you just have a microwave, or if you live in a dorm, or you know, you don't have access to a stove if you live in a tiny house. This is great. Okay. And the tomato sauce is all on the bottom there. So anyway, I'm not even going to bother with a plate, because this is good enough to eat out of. Anyway, there is dinner, day 126, and I'm going to enjoy my dinner. Then I'll be back and we'll say goodbye. Oh, hello. I'm eating my dinner. I just wanted to show you what this awesome grounds turned out like. It's really good. I would buy that again. I don't know how it would be with, I guess it would make a good burger. But this particular one I made into this stuffed pepper. And the pepper is just right. Not too mushy and not too hard. But I'm really impressed with these mashed potatoes. And so quick and easy. Okay, I just wanted to show you my grounds. These are really good. Today was a good day. I had a good meal. Had good company with my grandkids. Even though the weather was terrible outside, so what? You just do what you do with where you are. You make it a happy day. Even if outside forces are trying to drag you down, make yourself a happy day. All right, so I hope you had a nice Tuesday. I hope you had a nice cup of coffee or a nice cup of tea, whatever your beverage of choice is. And I hope you put your feet up and had a relaxing, nice day. All right. Dinner was awesome. That was company worthy, in my opinion. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Happy Tea Tuesday. Cheers. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Remember, God helps those who help themselves. That's all I have. All right. I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.